Hello friends, it's Saturday, June 22, 2024. We are going to do an update on the mango garden for mango trees. Only those mango trees which are holding fruit. The rest of the trees we can do another video. And we will start with Mahachanok. Hopefully your mango trees are also loaded with fruit. Mahachanok last year gave me 67. This year about 40. So 1 year is heavy and 1 year is light. You can see beautiful mangoes here. And this one is single. Since it's single, nice size. Mahachanok produces in bunches, multiple mangoes on a single panicle. Last year I had 6 to 8 on couple of panicles. This year the highest is 4. So beautiful, loaded, very nice mangoes. Mahachanok is very tasty. It has a floral aroma, smell, and a nice fruity taste. Juicy, little fiber. Oh, sorry, I mean very little fiber to none. This branch broke and the 3 mangoes are still holding. I checked them, they are real solid. So that means they are still getting food and water. So that was Mahachanok. Next to it is Malika. The Malika mangoes, I think I have about 16 or 17. Last year was about the same. I think I got 18 or 20 last year. Nice size, and it will still get little bit bigger. Holding very, very nice. And there's couple here at the bottom. Inside, few mangoes. This one is holding 2, very nice. And then you can see right there, there's 2 up in the canopy. So that was Malika. Alright, this is Valencia Pride. This gets full sun, so you can see the pink color at the sun side and green at the back. And these mangoes will still get little bigger, but not very big because it's in a pot. And there are about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mangoes. Last year it had about the same. The tree is going fine, but restricted growth due to being in the pot. All right, and then we have Keitt here. Keitt is in a 15-gallon, doing nice size. Keitt get really big mangoes. If it was in a ground, they would be like really big, very big size mangoes. But in the pot, they will get little bit bigger, not much. So the tree is doing good. Keitt mangoes are also looking nice. So I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 8. And the next is crazy good grower in my garden, lemon zest. It almost grows like a weed. You can see so much growth already from the branches which dropped flowers or fruit. The fruit is of nice size. I think they will get little bigger, but in here the size is pretty good. And there is one guy there. Over here, a nice pair. Beautiful. Sorry for the focus, sometimes it doesn't focus right away. And then beautiful. Very tasty mangoes, very juicy. A seedling of lemon meringue. This one I thought would drop because it had a lot of sap coming out. but it held. And new growth also. Beautiful new growth. Lemon zest. And there are 3 hiding in the canopy right there. This one has a kind of a horn at the top. It's very cute, beautiful. And then 3 are at the bottom, which I need to pick up and tie to a stick. And the tree is beautiful. Absolutely amazing growing tree in my garden. Lot of growth. Maybe next year I get a good crop. So let me count it. How many are there? Alright, so I counted 18. So not bad. Could have been more up on the top, but all the flowers fell. They turned kind of brown or black and they all fell. Maybe I need to spray next year for bacterial black or powdery mildew or anthrax. I don't know what it was, but it was bad. But still survived 8 mangoes. Okay, next is Kesar. Kesar is growing beautifully. Last year I got about 18 mangoes. So let's check how many are there now. So this year I have just 7 or 8. One dropped this morning. So probably 8 mangoes this year. Not too many, but fine. It has lot of new growth everywhere, so most likely lot of flowering. It did not flower much this year. Many branches skipped flowering. That's the reason. Beautiful. It won't get, it will get bigger, but it won't get too big. So, but still a good size. So that's Kesar. Now let's look at the other one. So this one is Neelam. It only one branch fruited. Beautiful, very nice, beautiful mangoes. The size will be small, okay. And the tree is ultra small and grows very, very slow, very, very slow. All right, next to it is the lone southern blush. The southern blush is all by itself. No other mangoes on southern blush. Flowering was only on 2-3 branches. Next to it is again 25-gallon pot. Kesar. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I see 7 mangoes. So nice, clean and beautiful mangoes. The tree of course does not grow much in a 25-gallon pot and only gives 5-6 mangoes every year. Right next to it is the USDA. There's one right there outside the fence. It's the USDA Himsager. The pot had that label, but I am not sure if it's USDA Himsager or what, but it has about 4-5 mangoes this year, okay. Last year it had probably maybe 12 mangoes. All right, next to it is the beautiful Alphonso. Very, very nice. They are hanging like little candies for me to pick. This year I did not have multiple Alphonso on the bunches. I think couple of years ago I like 8 mangoes or 6 mangoes on one panicle, but no problem. Maybe two is the limit today, just 2, and I didn't count them. If I take a rough guess, maybe 12 to 15 mangoes on Alphonso. And next to it is fruit punch. Fruit punch is doing great. You can see about 6 mangoes. Not a very good productive tree, but it only always gives me 6-7 mangoes. Nice size. So back to Alphonso on the other side of the tree. You can check. There are some over there. I bagged some because of the sun. So that's why. Nice 3 mangoes here. And then we have Edward, the beautiful Edward. It's a huge tree. It's a very high, huge tree. The problem is low production. Most of the flowers drop and then the fruit also kind of drops. It doesn't give me lot of mangoes, but whatever it gives me is absolutely amazing tasty. So let me count how much Edward mangoes I have. There's one here also. There is one in the canopy up above. Beautiful. Very nice mangoes. And here is another. And one more. So let me just count them. So I counted 12 Edward mangoes and there is one more, 13. Okay, so 13 mangoes, Edward mangoes. Next to it is Spirit of 76. Beautiful mango, nice colors, very tasty. And you can see they are hanging all down. Very beautiful. 3 and 3, 6. And then I have 3 more here, 10. That might drop. It's getting black on the top. 10 and then 11. So about 11. All right, 11. Spirit of 76. Now we will move to Dusheri. Dusheri has, this had like 4 or 5, but they all dropped. There's 1, 2, 2, so 3 and 2, and then 3 and 2, 5. Beautiful right here. 5, 8, and then we have about 2 here. 8, 10 mangoes. So last year was two mangoes, I think. So 10 this year. We have new growth. So hopefully, if I was going to skip it this year, it would really grow nice and I would have lot of mangoes. But I said it's fine. It can grow slow. Here we have Glen mangoes. It was labeled Glen, but since I never eaten Glen before from somewhere else, I don't know, but it said it was Glen. So Glen, let me see how many mangoes Glen has. So I counted 25, so really good. The tree does not grow good. Don't know why. I'll have to figure it out and treat it. And then next to it is the Seacrest. Seacrest has a little also issue with production in my garden. Grows very nicely and produces multiple on the one panicle, but somehow it drops a lot. And then so I have only 6 on this tree. I'll show you the tree. It's nice big size tree. It's growing, so it has more branches now. So hopefully, who knows, maybe next year. Last year I got good, I think maybe 12. And right here is the Haden. So it was labeled Haden. Some people say it's not Haden, so I have no idea. But they turn full yellow when ripe. Right now they have a purple blush on the baby mangoes. Beautiful tree. Beautiful. Let's check the other side. And here's the purple blush I was talking about. And this one gave way for the other one. Beautiful. And this also, by the way, produces in bunches. Like last year, one branch had like 5. So let me count how many there are, okay? All right, so I counted 30, okay? So there's 2 up there. Beautiful. But they are very tasty, by the way. There's no problem in the taste. Nice, juicy, sweet. All right, so that was Haden, supposedly. Now let's go to the branch breaker. The branch breaker is the Duncan. The Duncan mangoes produce a lot of mangoes per panicle. And I had to support the branches last year, and I have to support that branch, and that I'll tie it up. And this one has about 12 mangoes, 12, 13 mangoes. I can't reach all the way. There is a wall right next, so I can't go there. But not bad, no? Not bad at all for a place like Phoenix, Arizona. I would say that's good. Right. So next we go to the sweetest honey-like mango. Is the Alampur Baneshan, also known as Imam Pasand. Getting bigger. Some of them are still small because this flowers late and ripens late. So this is like behind, I would say, probably 2 to 3 weeks behind Mahachanok. And lot of mangoes this year on this tree. Lot of mangoes. Beautiful. So this has about 30 mangoes. About 30. And these are small. They are little, have a little yellow hue on them. So they may drop, I think. We'll see. But still a lot, enough. They get really big size. Nice big size. And they are very sweet like honey. And very unique taste. And no fiber at all. They just melt in your mouth. Okay, now let's go to the others. So that's Keitt mango. Keitt mango. I let it fruit this year. Maybe I should have skipped it. But I really wanted to see if it's Keitt. But looks like Keitt, yes. Tree is little small, but it's putting new growth at the same time and putting 2 fruits. So seems like it's healthy and nice. And there is a seedling planted in the same pot, 15-gallon pot. You can see the seedling. All right, what's next? The next is Angie. Angie is a very nice mango. I tasted it a couple of years ago. I really liked it. Has an Indian spicy like taste. But I really liked it. I wasn't expecting it to be that tasty. The tree had some little bit problems, so it is coming back now. But it has about 5 Angie mangoes. Last year I only got 1. And I have Kesar again. This Kesar is in 15-gallon pot. And the Kesar is doing fine. It has 4, 5 and 6 mangoes. It always gives me about 5, 6. It just can't do more. You can see the roots are really bound. It's been in the pot for like 6, 7 years. So, all right. Let's look at the next one. The next one is fruit punch. That's another fruit punch. It has only I think maybe 4 5 mangoes, that's it. The tree is kind of also struggling. It's in full sun, so it gets like really burn out. You can see the yellow leaves all over, and the new one is coming out very good, very nice new growth. Now I have a falsa sherbet berry tree on top of it, so it gives it a very good shade. So that's my plan, to get shade like that. And then one of the very nice, beautiful varieties, very tasty, bumpy skin. But man, this is a very good mango. Anyone want to guess? All right, so this is pineapple player. It's confirmed pineapple player. I ate it 2-3 years. This year only one. There were like 3 dropped. Last year I got 4. The tree grows very small, very slow, and it's also under the shade of the falsa sherbet berry. Okay, the next is Super Julie. Super Julie did not flower much this year, skipped, and I only have like 2 mangoes or 3, which don't look very healthy either. But then there is lot of sun, so I need to cover them. But that's about it on Super Julie. And this is Manila. Manila, as usual, is loaded with fruit. The fruit is small, although if I remove few it will get bigger, but I'm more interested in the seeds, not the fruit. The fruit is not good at all, but that's just my opinion. And also, it's not the Manila from like Philippines or something. It's like Home Depot, you know, some nursery in California grows these from seed, and Home Depot Lowe's sells it. It's a very good root stock, very good root stock, and grows very good in Arizona. So hopefully I'll be able to germinate the seeds. So it has about 50 mangoes, okay? So if I can germinate 10-20 out of it, that will be good. And next to it is Baily's Marvel. Very nice, big size, gets much bigger, gets red, yellow blush. And the taste is amazing. Classical mango taste, sweet and juicy, lot of flesh, no fiber. Very good. This guy gave up. This guy gave up. And then I'll show you two are over here. I need to pick them up. Oh, come on. Yeah. Hopefully I don't break them. So I have to pick them up, tie them. All right. Now next to it is the buttercream. Buttercream is a very beautiful, nice tasting mango. And the flesh is really buttery. So buttercream I just planted, and since I just planted it was in a pot, so it's not producing very well. It has to grow. I got greedy and I let it hold mangoes. I should have just removed them, but you don't get a lot of mangoes in Phoenix, so whatever you can get, it should be fine. Next year it can grow. Okay, next to it is the beautiful O15. Nice size, 15-gallon pot. I have 6 of them. Six mangoes. There's 1, and then there's 2, and a nice little tree. Next to is fruit punch. Fruit punch is doing great. 15-gallon pot. 3 years into there, and most of the mangoes dropped, so I cut it out. So this tree is again Alampur Baneshan, Imam Pasand. I took it out of the ground. It was in the ground for like 6 years, and then I removed it and put it in a 25-gallon pot. So now it is growing very nice. Have 8 mangoes. It's doing, you can see the new growth, doing very good. So here we go. Imam Pasan. Alright, that's it for the garden. Hope your mangoes are doing good. And thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye bye. Great weekend.